What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey, and I'm Shakira. And check it out, Luffy's in the house again. Woo! All right, guys, I figured what we could do today is a bit of a challenge, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my little scoreboard here, and it's going to be wins versus losses. It's not going to be the perfect, right, sort of scoreboard, but it'll do. I apologize. All right, and we'll track everything. So let's see if we can't go through a few things. I've kind of been doing this all day, so I thought you guys might enjoy it as well. All right, so I've pulled up EOS. I'm gonna do that Stevie Wonder thing. I'm gonna just hit this and just gonna go like so. And if as always, we're gonna do price action, right? Now, where did we get back to? June. Okay. All right. So we're back to June. We're in a very obvious downtrend. And let's head into the 4 hour. So I'm gonna try and follow a few. Oh, where'd my? I'm gonna try and follow a few things here, right? We're going to do a 1 to 2 ratio for everything, right? I'm not gonna go above that. I'm not gonna go below that. 1 to 2. Can I win 1 to 2 less than the majority of time? Let's say we try for 10. I don't know if we're gonna make it through 10. I'm gonna try and keep this to 20 minutes. All right. So, first things first, as always, let's spec out our levels here. So I'm just gonna do that. And then go back to the daily for a second and let's just do this and scroll to the left and oh, okay. Well, that's fun. We're in no man's land. That's scary. Very, very scary. All right, so since that's the case, let's see, can I spec out a downtrend of sorts, like so? And let's make that red. And let's make it a nice strong line, because I'm blind and I need to see stuff. Okay. Obviously, all of this stuff, all these trend lines are subjective, but good, good, good. Okay. So back to a 4 hour. So we're gonna do 4 hour. So everything's on a downtrend. Oh no, TradingView has paused. It's thinking. Let's hope this doesn't take too long. Come on. All right, it's having an issue with the replay. All right, so it looks like we're still good to go. All right, so we're gonna do this without too much going on. Just usual suspects. Higher, 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 high, lower, low. My fractal for the breaks and the imbalance. That's it. All right, so we're bouncing around this level here for a bit, and we've just broken down. And we're gonna focus on what price is telling us, right? So right now, we're making lower highs. So let's assume we're gonna keep going down. So I want to see if I can, for the most part, trade within either supply and demand zones, or if there are actual like key levels where prices come back and bounced off of. And when I say levels, I really mean areas, right? All right, so now I'm just looking for a very strong break, something juicy. And this one's already been used up for the most part, but I'm going to draw it out anyway from the 4 hour. And it's one of my favorites because it's got an imbalance attached to it. So let's make that supply area with the order blocks of juicy dragon fruit. And price seems to be coiling back up. So let's let that play out on the 4 hour. And we'll also need to pay attention to all the other breaks that are happening in here too. And that's the part that I've been failing miserably at, because you could be taking multiple trades, right? If you can pay attention to what's happening. So this is what the 4 hour looks like. And that's what that looked like. Awesome, awesome. Came up here, ate this, fueled up, and dropped back down. Okay, so what do we have? We have this juicy break right here, which kind of took and went slowly, but we're yeah, didn't really do anything exciting. And then we've got this break, much better. So let me spec out this guy. Now we're in a downtrend, so I'm just gonna plot this up so I know, but I'm more looking for shorts in this area, right? But what we've just done is broken above this lower high, so that's like potentially we could be climbing back up, right? And then we have this other break here as a potential for entry. So let's see what price does. If we get something juicy, like a nice chart pattern or, you know, candlestick pattern, we'll see. Um, do we have some kind of chart pattern happening here? Let's see. I sometimes like to see if I can. So usually what I think about with these things is like I pull them up and then once it's broken, if it comes back, retests and then falls, then yay. Um, but I don't really use them as much. Price action is where it's at. What else do we have down here? And we're kind of in the middle of nowhere still. So what I'm gonna do is, since we don't have any other references really, I'm gonna just put a level right here and got some touches there. Yeah, okay. Because I mean, I feel like price can pop and bust through this pretty easily because we're in free fall. All right. What are our entry options here? Okay, so we've just made a higher low when we've been making um lower lows. So maybe we're bouncing back up or continuing upwards. Still kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I don't want to take anything. Now, this right here, this imbalance, sorry, this break, sorry about that. This break right here had a nice juicy thing. So if I was going to be crazy and this thing is coiling back up to this supply area for a nice shorting potential, um, again, let me also see what else is in this general vicinity. Do we have like a support resistance area? So let's see. I'm drawing at straws here. Oh yeah, boom, boom. Okay, boom. So we're not just anywhere, right? So we're at this SR flip area, which makes me feel a little bit better about taking retrace back to this thing. So I'm gonna take the long from here, stop loss here, and let's do our 1 to 2. 1, 2, 2. Now, I would like for it to stop someplace the last time this price did anything. And if I'm wrong, it goes into the wins and losses space. Uh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dang it, that's looking like it's going the opposite direction. Okay, let's check this guy out. So, did we get stopped out? Yes, let's zoom right in. That's a yes, good buddy. Stopped right out. How far up did we get? 1 to 4.3. Now, I can't say that I blame this one because price did kind of stop right around here. So let's update our losses tracker here. And where is it? It's hiding. Let's get that thing over here. All right. Our scoreboard. So we're racking up 1 loss so far, 0 wins. All right. Moving along. Let's draw this over. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little X on this. X marks the loss. Boom. It's 1. Been doing this all day. Okay. So we're still at a higher low on the 4-hour. Let's go back to the 1-hour. And we're still in a downtrend. So I really, really need shorts. I need to take a short. Okay. So let's go back in here. So now we've come along and nice red candles break right there. Potential. So let's draw that order block out. Again, let's draw this over here. Let's see if price can roll back up past that. Most likely it can, but let's be honest, price will do whatever price wants to do. No imbalance in this guy, but I can't be bothered to rename it for the time being. And are we at another area? Technically, let's take that off. Okay, so 1 win, 0 losses. Next. Okay, so we're coiling. I need to take a short. All right, so let's move this over to where we got stopped out. Done. Next. Okay. Oh, look. So this break, nice. This break, nicer, I think. So we're going to watch it when it comes down to this area, but we do have this other order block to contend with, and it's inside of the SR area. So I'm feeling like it's a better bet. So let's let price pop in here. So now, oh, look, it's a doji in the space, right? All right, so I want to see the next candle, but what I'm thinking about is, something like that with a 1 to 2, approximately. But we'll readjust as we see the next candle. Ooh, juicy, very juicy. Now we have an evening star from this area. So what I'm going to do is go down to the 15-minute and get in on this option, right? So let's see. Now I'm looking for a break so we can go down. So something like this. Maybe we've already gotten one. Well, that's the one we just crawled our way back up to. The candles on the 15 don't really tell me much. Let's try the 30. Okay. So 30 says we've just made a lower high and turned around. Okay. So what I'm going to do, and I could have done this on the 1 hour, but this way I get to do this. And let's do a 1 to 2. 1, 2, 2. Oh, look, it takes us just there. And press play. Oh no, made a high look. Come on. Ooh. I'm failing today, y'all. Definitely gonna get stopped out. There it is. Okay. So stopped out and we are at 2 losses. Okay, let's so what did I do wrong in that one? That one I didn't get a proper entry. Should have seen, I don't know, I tried to force it, definitely, because I want a short. Okay, but here's the supply area up here. Let's see. Are you gonna climb back in? Okay. All right, let's go back to the 1 hour. And let's zoom in. All right, so we're getting rejected off of the space. Oh, that is most bullish. So maybe we're going to crawl back up to this area here. So, honestly, I feel like let's just let that play out because, unless I get something juicy. Let's let that play out. Let me pull these over. All right. Whoops. Can't see it. Okay. Are you done? We're going to continue. Well, you know what? Now we're like firmly into this guy right here, right? So what are we looking at? I need, do we have anything to the left? Do we get, ooh, look at that, swing failure right here, approximately. So let's just put that SFP. So that makes me feel like a little bit better about price dropping. Maybe it won't come back up, but there is an imbalance, a couple of imbalances on top in this area, and this thing is coiling upwards. So we might need to wait to see. So far, wicking, red candles. It's all retail. Okay, there's that retrace on that one. And that's potentially no, I don't like the wicks on that. So let's let that play out. Okay. So let's see, we're what, 15 minutes in and we're in 15 minutes, two losses already. All right, so these guys are telling me we're wicking, sellers are saying no, no, but buyers are like, I'm still coming. Yeah. Okay, so this candle's a lot more convincing for me right here. We're being forced down. If I get another nice red candle. All right, so let's go down to the 15-minute and see what structures this has wrought for us. Okay, so we have a nice break here. So maybe we can get a nice short on this in the middle of this dragon fruit right here. And supply area. Let's go ahead and delete that one because I don't care about it right now. And what I'm looking for is for price to retrace back up. I'm looking for an entry just below this guy. Put that above that. And to 2. Now, I also want it to coincide with a spot where price has lingered. So that's a good area, right? So let's see what happens. So we did that. Come on. Okay. Okay. Lingering. It's got a weak break. Coming back up. You know, this thing really does require so much patience, right? All right, so what I want to see here is a nice juicy, red candle in the opposite direction, and we can jump in. We're obviously losing steam here. Let's zoom in on this action some more. Zooming in, zooming in. All right, cool. So let's press. All right, so we're in it to win it. All right, and let's press play. Oh man, I am batting 1,000 today. This is the reality of it, guys, though. Look at this. And I'm stopped out right there. Yeah. 3 in the losses chamber. Let's go ahead and probably shouldn't have done this after I've been doing it for hours. The brain is not fresh. But I'm also fighting against the trend. The trend is one is up and I'm fighting against it, and that's stupid. But all right, let's see if we can get something from up here. And oh, forgot to put my X on it. That's a boo. Oh man, we're already 19 minutes in. This one's going to be long because I want to give you guys. Oh, come on. So what does that say? It says my stop loss was not correctly placed. Because look, stop me out. And then let's see, what's the next candle? Well, and then boom. Okay. So I entered over here somewhere and I placed the stop loss. I didn't give it a ton to breathe, but it is what it is. Let's see. Was it above this one? Hold on. Oh, it wasn't. That's my bad. Should have looked to the left. That would have been fine. But as it goes, it's still a loss. I did set it like that, and therefore I would have been stopped out. And that's it. So, what is that? 3 losses? All right. 3 losses, even though that would have been a good one. All right. 3 losses, stopped out, and then only for it to drop in our favor. All right. So, what do we have? We now have a very juicy break. Let's zoom in. Actually, let's head back over to the 1 hour. All right. And let's see what we can find. So these market structure breaks are just a giant pain in the patootie. All right, so this is also a nice supply area with a imbalance attached to it. And then looks like we've created what looks like a supply resistance area around here. Let's go ahead and zoom backwards here to test that puppy out. See how far back. Okay, that's all we got. All right. So we've got a couple of wicks down there. All of these. Okay. And so one of two things will happen. We have this juicy break. We have this imbalance here. This price may not, what else is up here that we should be aware of, right? We can delete that supply area. Okay. All right. Let's get in on the 15. See what else, what other juicy things are kicking it in the space. Well, looks like we have a breaker block down here. Okay. All right, let's see what price does. What I'm hoping for, and hope is stupid. Well, it looks like it's going to continue dropping actually, because it's what I was originally hoping for was for it to come up here, Actually, sorry, that got away from me. So my original expectation was something like this to retest and then continue on down, retest, and so on. That's the expectation. But since we're consolidating, we are in a very strong downtrend, and the downtrend is stronger than the uptrend, as I have tried to use and failed miserably. Oh man. Lame. I mean, come on. This one was so close though. That is a ridiculously large stop loss though. I need to work on that. Or at least it feels like it's large. I need to set the entries at lower time frames. Okay, so now we are in this consolidating space and we're 23 minutes in. Okay. Strong red candle going down. Let's go back to the 1 hour. And this looks like an evening star. All right. So if we're using an evening star, let's see how this plays out. So if we were to say okay to this, plop this above that imbalance, and let's get our 1 to 2. Oh, something about there. And this is in the area where price stopped before. And we're going to press play. Come on. Okay. So definitely this is a good I am on a losing streak, y'all. Okay, let's put an X on that. And now my other scenario seems to want to play out, right? Zoom in on that. So it's coiling back up. And my original thought for this one was Take a short from here. Actually, since this is kind of a stronger space, supply area, let's see if we can get it to come, if we can see if it comes up there. And then let's, 1 to 2 is about there. All right, let's see if it does that. Oh, hello, strong green candle. So definitely not getting into anything. I need to see, a strong, let's go on to the 15-minute for a potential entry. I need to see a strong rebuttal on that. Is that trying to, okay, so we've come into the area. I've got a bullish engulfing. I am entering right here. That and 1 to 2 right there. Press play. I feel like I've been reading this market wrong this entire time. I'm about to be stopped out again. So, all of this is to show that you can go you can go ham on the losing streak. Okay. All right, so about 26 minutes. And I'm going to end it here for now because I think when you're on a losing streak, you really need to take stock of that fact and stop. Technically, once I hit 3 losses, I should have stopped. But because this was for fun, I figured let's do it. So I need to go back and think through my methodology. But fun fact, and this is just more from my own personal feelings, I had a 6 to 3 winning streak before, but I think I've overtraded or overtested for the day. All right, well, you guys enjoy your Friday, and drop a comment down below if you like kind of like this gameplay scoreboard style situation. So, and we are 0 wins to 5 losses. All right. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow for some more practice and potential trade stuff. Real world trades. I will say though that I ended up being super busy today and I didn't have time to really like figure out what the heck was going on. But I basically put this here when I saw this and then I got pulled into a meeting. But I was like, my 2R, 1 to 2 for this big juicy candle, that worked out really well if I'd bothered to put it in, which I of course didn't. Anyway, y'all have fun now. You're out.